Hey, what's up guys? In this video, we're gonna show you some cool stuff, which is how to do facial recognition using Google Glass. Okay, so basically if you want to develop a glassware, which is an application based on Google Glass, you can have a Mirror API or a Glass development kit for your application. And let us look at the high-level process flow. First, okay, we need to set up the environment. To set up the environment, first we need to install the Google Glass development plugin, which is the little icon here, and then you can deploy it as a web application as you like. And then after this, you need to have an account in Google Development Console, which is here. And I've already registered account, and this is my project equity. This is the project name and project ID. This project ID is the key to connect to your application later on. So let me click into my project, and then you can see the API is here, and also some other information. So in the API, you need to activate it in order to use this Google Mirror API function, and then you can have the credentials here for your authentication purposes, namely the client ID and client secret. As you can see in my program, I've already configured it in my authentication properties file, which is this, and then I can use it to connect to my application. Okay, so you can also have the logs here for your debugging purposes, so you can track the process of your program. Okay, so after the setup, we can have Google Glass to install the app and send the information such as images and video frames to the image processing software. And after the image processing, we can give an output of the recognized name, image, or confidence level back to the Google Glass and insert a card into the timeline to show to the user. So in this setup environment, we have used Eclipse, Glass Development Kit, and Google Application Engine. So now I'm going to show you a demo of facial recognition based on Mirror API. So after you have finished programming, so in this project we use the MedRef Glass open source program, and we basically integrated with Betaface, which is a web service provider for free facial recognition processing. And then after we finish the programming, we deploy it by deploy it through Google application engine to the web service, and we can have our own website for display. And you basically in this page you can see our teammates' images, and then at the bottom you can have the install button for you to install the application. So now we're gonna install the application by clicking on it and then accept. So this is the authentication page, and then so after this I can have my Google Glass installed on my Google Glass. So as you can see, as you have just heard a sound, and then it means that this application has been successfully installed in my Google Glass. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do facial recognition. So now let me take a so before that I've uploaded my own image to the web service by this line here. So this is the stack image JPEG, which is here, and then so which is this image. This is image is my training set, and then I'm gonna take a picture of myself and do a real-time online facial recognition. So okay, I'm gonna take a picture of myself. Okay, smile. And I'm gonna share this image to my application for facial recognition. Okay, so this is my image. I'm gonna share it to my Hello Kitty facial recognition app. Share it. So now it's gonna send image to the Betaface web service application, and then do the recognition and return result. So when we reach for the results, let me show you the process of the information signal flow. So first, user gives the authentication, and then the Glassware gets the credentials, and then we can insert the card, gets the timeline synced, and then user can see the card. So the authorization process basically, when you give the authorization, it will redirect to the Google authorization page, and then after this filtering and redirection process, we can finally get the credentials at the Glassware at client side. So this is basically the overall flow. And in the meantime, we're still waiting for the result returned by the Bedface web service. And it's gonna take a while. So basically, this is the whole setup of the environment, and it's gonna take a while based on the speed of the internet. Okay, so you just heard the sound. Hey guys, sorry, that was just a glitch in my program, and I just fixed it. Actually, the result here should be within 100%. So as you can see, the glitch was that it returns the 100%. Maybe there's some memory with some problem with the memory. So as you can see, as I select down in my previous records, there are some 100% and also some 61%. So these are the results I got before. So this should work if I set up again and run it again. So this is basic demonstration of the API mirror. And next, my teammate Zihong will show you the real-time demonstration of facial recognition.
Okay, hi guys. So next I'm going to talk about the OpenCV in Eclipse. So the OpenCV uses the Eclipse IDE together with the Glass Development Kit, and together with the OpenCV library that is a Java CV library that can be downloaded. So for the face recognition, there's the Glass Development Kit that we use down here that you can see. So within the OpenCV library, there are a few facial recognition algorithms that are available. So there are the eigenfaces using principal component analysis. We have the Fisher facial recognition using the linear discriminant analysis, and the local binary patterns histograms. So we tried some of these algorithms, and we found that the LBPH performed the best. The main reason it was not suffering from variations in the illumination. So as you can see from the picture down here, despite the various lightings used, you can see that the images are still pretty much the same. So next I'm going to talk about I'm going to run the facial recognition algorithm, and the training data set that we have here, we have about 6 images for each person in our group. So I'm going to run the algorithm, the facial recognition in Google Glass. Okay, so the image down here, you see this is the video camera of myself, and then this is the Google Glass. So I'm going to switch it on. And you see OK Glass. So currently it's running the algorithm. It'll take some time to load. Okay, so now this is the image from the Google Glass that I'm projecting on the left. Okay, so now I'm going to face my teammates to identify their faces. Okay, so first one is Abhiram. So as you can see that the Google Glass in real time has actually managed to identify Abhiram. So next we have Linus. Okay, you can see Linus being identified. And then we have Jack.
Anything?
It's Vijaya for now, but it'll take some time to recognize Jack.
Okay.
Yeah, then as you can see, it's Jack being recognized now. So now the last one is Vijaya. There, as you can see, Vijaya has been recognized. So this algorithm has pretty much nearly 100% managed to identify all our team members using the training data set that we had.